What's going on, people? Voice it Bandicoot. Today we're going to review One Piece Chapter 751. Now, quick summary of the chapter. Starts out with Sabo just decimating the flood of Marines, taking out very easily. Then Vice Admiral Bastor goes to attack him. He easily breaks his sword, and the police are like almost crack his skull and basically take him out. Then at the same time, Rutor's meteorites are coming down, but because of Birdcage interruption, they can't really pinpoint where Sabo is, so they're just getting broken up by Birdcage and dispersing everywhere, doing more damage than being helpful at the same time. So Rutor's abilities have been nerfed there. And Sabo has a quick speech about his bond with Luffy and Ace, and how he doesn't want to lose him again, and he wasn't there to protect Luffy. Then Fujitora says that obviously he regrets and tries to take him out, and they clash. And switch over to Luffy, who's heading towards Doflamingo. But he's annoyed because his Coliseum crew, Flotsy, they've caught up. So obviously they're aiming towards Doflamingo as well, but obviously Luffy wants to get there first. And then one of the front brothers comes out of nowhere, or the front brothers somebody come out of nowhere and say there's a shortcut, go this way, Luffy. They head down that way. And just after that, they get a call from Robin. Robin informs them that Rebecca, Bartholomew, and two times that are on the way with the keys for Law's handcuffs. Because at the same time, Law was saying he needs to get out of his handcuffs, otherwise he's not able to help at all with Luffy, and obviously Luffy's going to need help. Next week, I believe. So then, as they're proceeding down that shortcut, they come to a dead end, and there's water. So Uzi, the ball of Ryan, is facing water. The two people that were get knocked off. Can't be named, two people from Block City get knocked off. And Doflamingo is behind them, so literally in the dead end, Doflamingo bearing down on them, not letting go for Luffy at all. And that's the quick summary of the chapter. Now, great chapter, I was about to say, if you want to get for a great chapter, I'll just get into the main talking points. First things first, Sabo's abilities. Now, as we saw before when he was fighting Block C against Jesus Words, is that obviously relies on this kind of Dragon Claw ability, or Dragon Claw kind of fighting style. And he's going around breaking their guns, the Marines' guns and everything. And the fact he easily broke Vice Admiral Bastor's sword is a big statement. Obviously, then he's almost cracked his skull, just took him out, took off his helmet. So obviously, Vice Admiral Bastor got murked quick times. Sabo's not playing around. Obviously, well then he comments that because when Victoria's meteorites come down, he says that he has to dodge them because he isn't that worse in his power. But at the same time, you can see at the start of the panel, the very start of the chapter, sorry, that he takes a gunshot wound. Or he takes a gunshot. Obviously, he used to live left a bit to disperse it and avoid the cannonball. So it looks like he can avoid things like cannonballs and gunshots, minuscule things like that. When it comes to things like meters breaking off, you can't really avoid that fully, so obviously you have to rely on your own dodging ability. So obviously he's got a long way to go in fully honing Ace's Devil Fruit. Obviously we're ridiculous to expect him to be mastered straight away, so it's going to take time, maybe a year for him to fully master that. So obviously he's still getting there. Obviously relying heavily on his hacky based Dragon Claw abilities at first, so that's really good. Next talking point, Fujitora's power has been nerfed. Now, I kind of think it's kind of concerned because I believe that if Fujitora was to go fully all out, I don't think he would murk Sabo. I think he would best him. But I think the fact that the meteorites have been nerfed because of Birdcage is kind of coincidental. Because I think Fujitora would kind of beat Sabo, so I think it's good that the meteorites have been caught somehow. So that just means that Fujitora has to focus mainly on his gravity abilities and his sword play instead of bringing on these ridiculous meteors to try and attack Sabo. But that's pretty good. It's going to make it more of an even fight in my belief. Because I believe that straight out fight, Fujitora would win, but I think it makes it good that obviously the more evenly matched, so it's going to drag out quite long, so we'll see more stuff from Sabo and Fujitora hopefully. But I'm thinking it's probably what we're going to see because I'm not feeling that. Next time I'm seeing Sabo's going to kind of separate, maybe go out Luffy or something, they're going to separate at some point, so I think we've got enough from that fight anyway. They look pretty cool anyway, so the next talking point, Sabo's little speech. I think it's really heartwarming and heartfelt because obviously we don't know the full facts of why he didn't try and help Ace when he's on execution. Obviously, we're going to assume it has something to do with Dragon or Dragon Melee and everything, but obviously it's clear that he really wanted to be there. He almost tears up 1 point, pulling down his cats in his eyes. The fact that he lost his health. And so obviously he's saying to Fujitora and basically saying to the Marines, basically saying to everyone that he's going to help Luffy no matter what. They've got a strong bond. He doesn't care who's in the way, he'll help Luffy whenever. So that's probably going to raise, as last week, Luffy's bounty. Maybe Sabo's bounty. I presume he's got one, but obviously I haven't seen it, so probably going to raise the bounties there. That was a really touching speech. I mean, Sabo, like Luffy's now got a big brother back, man. Obviously lost Ace. He's got his big brother back now. Probably thought Sabo was dead. I think it's really good that Oda's done that. So Sabo coming back to great stuff. Really powerful, ridiculous. Okay, next thing. The fact that the Funk brothers betrayed Luffy and Law. It kind of makes sense because let's be blunt. The Funk brothers the scum. Apart from the one who's very he's very kind-hearted, but he doesn't mind doing dirty things sometimes. But the small guy with the box like, is a dickhead. I mean, them betraying Luffy kind of makes sense. Like, well, I'm not really bothered by it. I think the dickheads are doing it, but obviously it's going to lead to a big fight now between in the tunnel and everything. So them training kind of saw it coming. I kind of thought, why are they actually helping Luffy? Even though they're saying God Usopp saved us, the seems like the kind of guy who wouldn't really care. I think they just care about money because apparently if they are mercenaries, they just care about money, money, money. So I'll probably somehow I might contact Doflamingo and said, oh, I'll give us some. To Doflamingo, give us some money, we'll set them up for you kind of thing. So that's been done now. So it looks like Law and Luffy are in quite a pickle, to put it bluntly. That's not, but the fact that they're trapped down there now, Luffy and Law without his cuffs, I got a feeling they're going to escape some way because for some reason Uzi's trapped in water. I think Uzi's pretty much can't really do anything. He's pretty much immobile. So it's just Luffy and Law on top of Uzi. Doflamingo can basically hover. Well, actually, no, I don't see how he can use his cloud flying abilities inside that tunnel. So just like there's pinned down. Obviously, he's got his he's got to just take them out. But just like the really on the back foot because Law's pretty much useless. Luffy's in a small space, so I'm thinking Luffy's going to somehow maybe gear third, break out of that tunnel or something to get in a more open space, so he can move and more have a decent fight. But otherwise, I can't see who else is going to come and try and save the day kind of thing. It looks like Doflamingo pretty much has got them over a barrel now, so have to wait and see what happens for that next week. But I'm thinking, overall, I think it's a good chapter. I like a little character development with Sabo explaining about how he wants to protect Luffy, and that I thought was really good. Good chapter. So next week I'm thinking it's possibly going to be. I don't think we're going to see any more of Sabo versus Toro. As I said, I think they're going to off panel just finish that fight and some Sabo trying to move us out Luffy or something. So I think I'm going to say that's pretty much done. I don't think we're going to get to see Luffy versus Doflamingo next week and Law. I don't think we're going to get to see that next week. I think it's going to be. I'm hoping to Zoro versus Pika because Pika's this swordsman guy. I want to see what he's rocking. He might have like several rock swords going to come up from the ground to attack Zoro with. I think that's pretty cool. I want to see Zoro go out. I think Pika's enemy that Zoro can go all out against. So I'd love to see a fight between Zoro and Pika. So I think we're going to get that next week. So overall, great chapter 1 Piece. I wish I got this last week. I want to return everything, but still great chapter. Looking forward to next week. And that's me, Slink Bandicoot, out.